Well, they used to be in first place atop the NL West, but going into play tonight, Dodgers find themselves a half game back in the division behind the San Diego Padres. Tonight, it's the Dodgers and Halos for one final time.
We have Ohtani back at the Big A for the first time facing his former team. First time facing Mike Trout since the WBC.
The Dodgers are in second, and that's where Kyle Hendricks would like to keep them.
Yeah, and Kyle Hendricks, he's really thrown the ball well. You look over his last 3 starts, he's been mixing and matching exceptionally well.
All right, here comes Shohei Ohtani. If he goes deep again tonight, it'll be his second 5-game home run streak in the last 4 weeks.
He is the leadoff batter tonight in a game where he's on the mound at Angel Stadium for the first time as a visitor.
Another 2-2 pitch. That is a rifle into right field toward the corner. Ohtani is going to have extra bases. Just depends on how many. He wants 3. Here's the throw. It's late. Leadoff triple, Shohei Ohtani.
107 miles per hour off the bat. That's his 8th triple of the season. When he gets moving, that big body can move.
And Mookie Betts comes up with the infield drawn in without an out in the ball game.
And Betts was not in the original lineup tonight. Once Muncy came out, Dave Roberts put Betts in.
Ground ball, base hit left field. Making an 8-game hitting streak for Mookie Betts. And make it a 1-0 lead for the Dodgers.
That's starting to remind me what the top of this lineup looks like.
Betts remains on first, now 1 out in the first. Already 1-0 Dodgers.
Brings up Will Smith. Mentioned Smith hitting .312.
Smith drives one deep to left field. That's down the line. That's gone. It's a 2-run homer. Well, there's a will, there's a way, and the Dodgers have jumped out to a 3-0 lead. Home run number 15 for Will Smith.
Will Smith about as good as anybody I've seen at pulling his hands in close to his body.
Dodgers with 2 on, 2 out for Alex Freeland.
And that's a called third strike, and that's how the inning will end. 8 batters, 40 pitches, 3 runs for the Dodgers.
As the Angels get ready to bat in the bottom of the first against Shohei Ohtani. Starting once again here at Angel Stadium. 21-8 lifetime here. This is his 48th start in this ballpark, and obviously his first against the Angels. He's expected to go 5 innings tonight, which would be as long as this year.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Started the game with a leadoff triple. Goes to the mound and begins his outing with a punch-out.
Yeah, that thing's not fair. That's a sweeper on a 3-2 pitch. When, as a hitter, you've got to protect 100 miles an hour.
Ohtani has now struck out 26 of the 78 batters that he has faced so far this year. Nearly a third of the batters faced. Here is Shonowell.
Ground ball to second. To his right is Rojas. He backhands, throws on to first in time to get Shonowell 2 down. People have been looking forward to this at bat right here. Mike Trout, former teammate of Ohtani. First time they faced one another in a major league game.
There's something so unique about Shohei facing his offensive peers. You're reminded of a couple of years ago, the World Baseball Classic. The only time they've met head-to-head while they were still teammates on the Angels.
Just like the WBC, a 3-2 sweeper. This time he watches strike 3.
Side retired in order. We go to the second in Anaheim. It's the Dodgers 3, Angels nothing.
Taylor Ward leads off here in the bottom of the second for the Angels. What a run Ward's been on against the Dodgers.
Yeah, I know the last couple of seasons, that's a great pitching staff. 5 home runs.
2 balls and 1 strike on Ward here. And a fly ball, right center field. Hit pretty well. Hernandez is back. He's still going out near the wall. It is gone. Taylor Ward just 1 away from his goal of 30. He has his 29th as he takes Shohei deep.
Taylor Ward against Shohei Ohtani, 103 off the bat.
Only the second homer given up by Ohtani this year. The other was hit by Byron Buxton of the Twins. Now Moncada serves one to the gap in left center field. That goes all the way to the wall past Alex Call. And Moncada follows the Ward homer with a double.
Here's the pitch on Rengifo.
Pulled in the air to right. Hernandez has a read. Moncada tagging. Catch me. Here comes the throw. Not in time. A sacrifice fly for Rengifo. And it's a 1-run game. Now Hoppy shoots it to right field. Hernandez over, and he runs it down. The final out of the second inning, taking away extra bases from Ohapi. Shohei Ohtani claims the mound for the bottom of the third.
0-2, swing and a miss at a sweeper. He struck him out on 3 pitches. Third strikeout of the game for Ohtani, and all 3 have come on the sweeper.
Shonowell can get on base. Trout will get his second chance at Shohei here tonight.
Swung on and missed, strike 3. Pulled the string on him with a slow sweeper, and Ohtani has struck out his 4th man. man. He retires the side in order. Alex Call, the left fielder, leads off against Kyle Hendricks.
Swinging tapper to the left side. Call booking it down the line. The throw is off the mark. So Call books out an infield single to reach starting the fourth.
With 1 out and 2 on, Shohei Ohtani coming up. Ohtani's hitting a dozen straight.
On the payoff pitch, Ohtani takes ball 4 high to load the bases for Mookie Betts.
That will be it, as Kyle Hendricks will leave the game. Rough night for him.
Mookie Betts studying right now for the new pitcher, Ryan Zefferjon, who was elite for the Angels last year.
Bases are loaded. It's a 1-run game in an important spot early here.
Betts shoots a base hit the other way. Call will score. Freeland held up at third. 4-2 Dodgers, and they are reloaded.
Here's Freddie Freeman, who has flied out twice to Teodosio in center. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Work still to do. If you throw this with just that 1 run allowed, you still have yourself a ball game here.
Zefferjon gets the K. Now Will Smith coming up to try to do some damage with 2 outs and the bases full.
The 3-1 coming. Bases loaded walk. 5-2 LA. Ohtani, Betts, and Smith on the bases. Teoscar Hernandez in the batter's box.
7-pitch at bat. Here's the next one, and he threw it by him, struck him out with a fastball, and that's how the inning will end.
So here we go again. Ohtani and Trout, round 2.
Here tonight, struck him out to finish the first inning. 101 freezes Trout.
Right on the outside corner, knee high, and he strikes out Trout looking for the second time.
And Ohtani just reached back and got a little extra on that one. That is perfectly placed.
Okada with a double.
Okada swings through, gets to the backstop, and he's going to reach.
See how he snapped that slider off. Not even quite in the strike zone at all. That tells you how sharp that is.
Joe Adello for 1.
And there's another wild pitch, so I would be surprised if Shohei goes back out for the 5th inning.
Yeah, he's really amping it up. Yeah, I agree with you.
See Ohtani's reaction in the background. Head to the sky. Planned for Ohtani tonight to get through 5. Grounded to Betts. He eats it up and finishes the inning. Last inning for Shohei Ohtani tonight. In his 9th start, Dodgers said 5 innings.
1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out on a splitter. 7th strikeout for Ohtani.
He's checked off just about all the boxes tonight on pitches that he throws.
It's in front of his feet. A little bloop base hit. Continues the 5th. Another 2-strike knock for the Angels.
Pair of runners on, 1st and 2nd.
Zach Neto, it'll be the 3rd time through the order. This could be the last batter for Shohei tonight.
And here's Neto.
This place will go nuts if Neto gets a hold of one.
See the fatigue setting in. Really could see it last inning when he threw those 2 wild pitches. And Neto rips one to the left field corner. That's a base hit. It bounces to the wall. Hoppy's on his way home. Teodosio's right behind him. Zach Neto's made it a 1-run game with a 2-run double.
Most earned runs against Ohtani this year. 80 pitches, and the night is done for Ohtani on the mound. Tying run in scoring position for the Angels. Only 1 out in the 5th.
The 2 walks for Banda and a strikeout since entering the ballgame. Neto is at 3rd, Shonowell at 2nd, and now Banda to face Moore, who came off the bench to pinch hit last night and clubbed a double into the right center field gap.
Fly to right. Teoscar Hernandez is there to make the catch.
And that's how the inning will end.
Leaves them loaded. 1 out, 1 on for Andy Pages.
Dodgers have not had a hit since Mookie Betts single back in that 4th inning.
Ball hit out to right center pretty sharply. Out Teodosio to the wall. He leaps up and he caught it. What a catch! Bryce Teodosio saves a home run.
What a grab by Teodosio. What a long run. Timed everything perfect. Jumped up, pulled this one back. Robs a home run.
Bryce Teodosio again a factor for the Angels in this freeway series.
And he represents the tying run now to start things off. He's at second base.
Here is the left-handed hitting first baseman Nolan Shonowell.
Teodosio to 3rd. Smith's throw, the tag from Freeland. He is out. Initially called safe. And now we wait to see if the Angels want to challenge. Headsets.
Here we go.
The runner came off the base and was tagged. The call on the field is confirmed. The runner is out. The Los Angeles Angels lose their challenge.
That's going to be a base hit, an infield single off the bat of Adele. That ball was hit so sharply it knocked the glove right off of the left hand of the pitcher, Enriquez.
So instead of a double play, you've got bases loaded.
Tying runs at third, go-ahead runs at second.
Rengifo strikes out swinging. 2 away.
One more to get. Logan O'Hoppe, the catcher, coming up.
O'Hoppe tonight 1 for 3. He singled and scored in the 5th.
And he lines one left center. A base hit. Ward scores. Moore's on his way home. The big hit for O'Hoppe gives the Angels the lead. It's 6-5.
O'Hoppe on a 2-2 pitch drilled that one, a low liner into left center, and the Angels are on top. It's 6-5.
The Dodgers desperately need a run here. They're trying to do it against Kenley Jansen. He's got 22 saves on the year.
Comes down to Will Smith.
The 3-2 to Smith. Fly ball left center. Teodosio is closing. He's there. He's got it. Say goodnight to the Dodgers. This is heaven for the Angels. They have swept the Dodgers all year long. 6 in a row and a three-way series sweep again here at the Big A.
The improbable when you think about Shohei Ohtani on the bump.